Hi, this is Joe Davis with GotBaseballCards.com. I'm a lifelong sports card collector and hobby veteran for over 30 years. We are very excited to offer you this channel to provide you the finest in sports card news and entertainment. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Sports Cards with Joe.
And Doug.
And Doug, today we're in the studio with some record-breaking news. We had to get this out for our viewers. Mickey Mantle, world record sale. I see your reaction. I know you were shocked this morning.
Amazing.
1952 Topps Mickey Mantle Heritage Auction sale, $12.6 million.
Just amazing. I mean, it's a great card in an SGC holder, 9.5. It had been at the auction house for a little while. Running
We've been talking about it since the National.
Finally ended. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about we need some records to just crack because it broke every record on the planet for sports cards, for Mantle card, for anything in the industry. I'm so excited for the hobby because this, I mean, yesterday I saw it on Yahoo, I saw it on Drudge Report, I saw it on like every news source. Boom, Mickey Mantle card, Mickey Mantle card, Mickey Mantle card sales. So this is great news for the hobby. It's great news for Heritage Auctions. Great news for SGC.
Great news for Topps.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Topps shirt today. So to put it in perspective, Doug, last year a Mantle PSA 9 sold for $5.2 million. That was a record for a Mantle card. PSA 9. This one sold for $12.6, $7.4 million more 1 year later. Again, higher in SGC 9.5. So, but this also breaks a record. It was just earlier this year that a Wagner, a T206 Wagner in an SGC 2 sold for $7.25 million, which broke the previous record. The last one before that, an SGC 3, had brought $6.6 million. So, to my knowledge, those are the four most expensive cards ever sold now. 2 Mantles, 2 Wagners. But, I mean, this is just stunning. You're talking about...
I heard 3 SGC holders. Were all 4 of those?
No, of course, the Mantle was the PSA 9. And then the top 3, from everything I've researched to verify, are all SGC. So that's huge news for SGC.
That's amazing.
I mean, we've been telling customers for a long time, especially with vintage collections, that SGC is a fantastic option to go with, and you don't have to take our word for it. Look at those out there.
The results.
Look at the results. The results speak for themselves. People are spending the big bucks on high end or high dollar, graded SGC cards. So I'm just thinking, Doug, what do you think the ripple effect's going to be?
Well, all I know is that a local news crew came out to talk to you about the Hank Aaron auto card that sold for $700,000 and plus.
No, the auto was just one from my personal collection. This was just there was a PSA 9 that had sold, and so
they came to visit us to talk about the Aaron, and I wonder who's coming. Maybe it'll be World News.
It might be. CNN may show up.
Crazy,
but
that's a huge result.
Yeah, and in hindsight, that Aaron. You think about it, for those who don't know what we're talking about, an Aaron rookie just sold through PWCC within the last week to 10 days. A PSA 9 sold for $720,000, which was a new record for a Hank Aaron rookie. And in hindsight, if I had the $720,000 to spend, that was a bargain. You're talking less than, what, about 8% of what this Mantle just sold for? And we're only talking 2 years later, and an incredibly tough card to get in a 9.
Yeah.
So whoever bought that Aaron for $720,000 is probably smiling really big today because they're saying, "Man, what a steal I got!" When a Mantle rookie sells for over $12 million. So if you haven't heard the news that somebody, if you collect cards up there, you're watching the video, your buddy's going to say, "Hey, have you got one of those Mantles?" And you're going to go, "Which Mantle now?" You'll know. And and if you have one, please let us know. We would be happy to buy it or get it graded for you. And I'm sure, Doug, we're going to see people coming out of the woodwork with their old collections.
Well, I hope so. I mean, we do on a regular basis. That's great. I think also SGC, they have so many positives and pros to grading with them. Their speed is really the one thing that separates them from the crowd. Only 2 to 3 weeks now is what their turnaround time is. So there's a lot of good things for SGC,
Right.
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and I do expect, talking about the ripple effect, I expect an influx of people submitting vintage cards to SGC because they've seen the record sales, and also because you can get them back so quickly and so affordably. We're still offering SGC at an entry price of only $27 a card, and down to $23 if they're sending us 50 plus cards at a time. And of course we still provide the free pre-screening. But the bottom line is, you're going to see, I just think you're going to see the guy on the street is suddenly going to start talking about baseball cards. If he's never talked about them before, the fact that a baseball card, only as far, from the 1950s, we're not talking 1910, we're talking 1950s, has sold for not just over 10 million, but for over 12 million. And sports cards, if they haven't got the respect they were due, with fine pieces of art, with classic cars, with
That's exactly what's happening. These are
Yes.
investments, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Portfolio.
Absolutely. And so they're going to see it. So get ready. If you thought the hobby was crazy, just get ready, because you're going to start seeing more and more national news coverage about the sports card hobby when a single card sells for $12.6 million. We're excited. It's a great day for Topps. It's a great day for all the grading companies, because
the ripple effect.
oh yeah,
All
because all of the respected grading companies are going to get an influx of more people submitting their cards, because they want to see, do I have, maybe I don't have a Mantle, but maybe they're sending in their Nolan Ryan rookie, and they don't, we've got a Nolan Ryan PSA 9 rookie coming up in the next Golden Elite auction that a customer can sign to us. I expect that to bring in the high, I don't know, it's easily a six-figure card, but what it's going to bring remains to be seen. So great day for the hobby. Again, we're here to help you with your collection. Share with your friends. Those of you who have been made fun of, like, what, you buy sports cards? You can say, yeah, just like the guy who just paid 12.6, or guy or girl, I don't know who it was, bought it, but just like the person who just paid 12.6 million for a Mickey Mantle card. So yeah, you can say, yeah, I do that. So I'm one of those who's been made fun of over the years, so I'm right there with you. When people have said, you do what for a living? Like, you sell them little baseball cards? Yeah, I do. And so
I proudly wear my shirt around after work and around, and I almost always get comments, but here in the last couple of months, even more so than the craze of the kind of the COVID start of this whole craziness.
Right.
I think it just happened to coincide with that time period, but around that time period, but even more nowadays. I have people just out of the blue coming up and asking me about GotBaseballCards and about, well, what do you think about this? And I have these cards that I haven't looked at. They're in a safety deposit box. So it's definitely, I am seeing a lot more people, average people, regular people interested in cards.
Yeah. The hobby is trending as much as I've ever seen it. And I said the hobby's kind of like Tom Brady. Brady just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And when people will say, earlier this year I had people say, oh, the run's over. We just had that little surge and it's over. I've seen cards go down now, and it was just a fluke. It was just a phase. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, I think Mickey Mantle just overall is the GOAT of the hobby.
Yeah, he is.
By far.
Most beloved athlete.
In his second, third, fifth, 10th year cards are all way higher valuable than most everyone else's second, third, fifth, 10th year cards.
Yeah.
So I think that also. This was the ultimate item for a collector, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I think it's great. It's cool for the hobby.
Yep. Great day for the hobby. Just wanted to get this news out. Hope everybody's having a great day, and be sure and like this video. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and we will see you next time with more breaking hobby news. Signing off for Joe
and Doug.
Thanks so much.